Kiss of the Dragon, 2001. This film, directed by Chris Nahan, stands out as one of Lee's most thrilling Hollywood films. Known for his fluid and precise fighting style, Lee brings his unique brand of choreography and athleticism to the film's explosive action sequences. In this review, we'll dive into the plot, the characters, and the elements that make Kiss of the Dragon such an unforgettable action experience. The plot. The film begins with Chinese intelligence officer Liu Jian, Jet Li, being sent to Paris on a mission to apprehend a notorious drug lord. However, after a setup by corrupt French police officer, Richard Checky, Liu finds himself framed for a crime he didn't commit. Betrayed by those he trusted, Liu has to fight his way through a network of corrupt police officers, criminals, and dangerous assassins to clear his name and stop the drug trade from taking over. The plot is a mix of high-octane action and espionage, with plenty of personal stakes for Jet Li's character. His journey to bring justice, rescue an innocent woman, and uncover the truth drives the film forward, providing a balance of suspense and action that keeps audiences engaged from start to finish. The characters. At the heart of Kiss of the Dragon is Jet Li's portrayal of Liu Jian, a calm yet deadly martial artist with a deep sense of honor and justice. Lee's performance is subtly emotional, showing vulnerability as he is wrongfully accused and seeks redemption. He brings a quiet intensity to his character, showing his dedication to finding the truth and clearing his name, while maintaining his prowess as a skilled fighter. Bridget Fonda plays Jessica, a woman caught in the dangerous web of the corrupt officers. Fonda's character is pivotal to the storyline, as she becomes an ally and a source of support for Liu. She brings depth to the film, offering both vulnerability and strength in a role that could easily have been just a damsel in distress. Checky portrayal of the villainous Inspector Richard is chilling. His character is manipulative, treacherous, and charismatic in a way that makes him a formidable antagonist. Cario's performance enhances the tension of the film, making Liu's struggle against the system even more compelling. Jet Li's career. By the time Kiss of the Dragon was released, Jet Li had already established himself as a martial arts icon, with a string of successful films in both Hong Kong and Hollywood. Prior to Kiss of the Dragon, Li had starred in The One, 2001, Romeo Must Die, 2000, and The Lethal Weapon 4, 1998, showing audiences that he could blend martial arts with mainstream action. However, Kiss of the Dragon was his chance to really take on a role that emphasized both his acting and martial arts talent, with a deeper, more personal story than some of his previous films. Before his Hollywood success, Jet Li was already a star in Hong Kong, having gained fame with the Once Upon a Time in China series and Fist of Legend. His work in Hong Kong cinema had made him a household name, known for his speed, technical precision, and deep understanding of martial arts choreography. His background in wushu, a form of Chinese martial arts, influenced his on-screen fighting style, which is a seamless blend of athleticism and artistic fluidity. The action. When it comes to Kiss of the Dragon, the martial arts sequences are where the film truly shines. The choreography is masterful, with Jet Li showcasing his trademark quick strikes, graceful yet brutal moves, and impeccable timing. The fight scenes are intense and well-paced, with each one driving the plot forward while showing off Jet Li's expertise in hand-to-hand combat. One standout scene is the fight in the hotel room, where Liu must fight his way through several henchmen while dealing with his own injury. The choreography is complex, fast-paced, and beautifully executed. It's a true showcase of Jet Li's talent, as he doesn't just rely on brute strength, but also on his ability to think on his feet and adapt in the heat of battle. One of the things that makes Kiss of the Dragon different from other action films of its time is the unique use of martial arts. Rather than just using action for spectacle, the fight scenes are designed to tell a story, showing the intelligence and resourcefulness of the protagonist. Liu isn't just physically strong, but he uses his environment and his wits to outsmart and outfight his opponents. Jet Li's stunts and style. Jet Li is known for performing many of his own stunts, and Kiss of the Dragon is no exception. His martial arts training and dedication to realism in his fights make his performances stand out in Hollywood. Unlike some action stars, Jet Li's fight scenes don't rely on special effects or wires, making them feel grounded in reality. He takes on the dangerous and intricate choreography himself, and this dedication brings a level of authenticity to the film that's rare in action cinema. One interesting fact is that during filming, Jet Li's body took quite a beating. He had to be extremely disciplined in terms of his training and conditioning to maintain the stamina required for such a physically demanding role. Conclusion: Kiss of the Dragon is a great example of how Jet Li can balance intense martial arts action with a compelling storyline. His performance as Liu Jian is both physically demanding and emotionally grounded, making him one of the most respected martial artists in film. The film successfully blends action, suspense, and drama, creating a unique viewing experience that showcases Jet Li's talents in a way that many of his other films don't. For fans of martial arts, action films, or Jet Li's career, Kiss of the Dragon is a must-watch. It's a film that highlights his incredible skills while providing a thrilling narrative and unforgettable fight scenes. Whether you're a longtime Jet Li fan or new to his work, this movie is sure to impress.